Or even worse, they are out, they are not in church, and they are thinking to themselves, you know what, I'm not good enough to be in that space. I am not good enough to sit among who you would consider the holy of the holies. What advice would you give to young persons who are struggling right now and who are struggling to come into the fold of Jesus, who are struggling to give their life to Jesus? What encouragement would you give to young persons?
First of all, I would say that if you're struggling because, and I learned this after, if you're struggling because you're saying that you don't want to come because some people are holy or some people you don't think that you're good enough, then you need to read the Bible and see that some of the men that God used in the most proficient way, they were not the most holiest of men, and you need to understand. I tell plenty fellas that, they don't want to come because, they have tattoos or I say, I will come with you, and, and I tell them that the church is a hospital. A hospital is for sick people, so no matter who you see in church, they're sick. Now, in a hospital, it doesn't have it had different sickness and different wards, so we might not all be sick the same way, but we are definitely sick. Some tumor, some cancer, some accident, injury. So while we may have, basically, you can come and get your healing, confess your faults one to another and pray for one another that you may be healed, effectual. Come and fellowship. I learned that also, and there's healing in that. And from the time I hear something like that, it's just been in my heart to come and go with the young men, because as I say, I know it feels to be in the back. Thank God for Lauriston and those guys who, would see me there and they would come, hey bro, talk and thing. I would feel much comfortable until I woke up and Pastor Randy and them who would shout me up until I get more encouraged, and every time I would keep going further into the front, and then so